Even Disney Channel did propaganda after 9/11. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is fucking awesome. Let's watch this. I mean, I don't remember this from like seeing it, but I have seen it recently. Yeah, this was the state of America in the aftermath of 9/11, okay? This.
Everything to me. It means life, it means freedom, it also means unity, and it means love. You see American flags everywhere, and it reminds you, but it also makes you really proud. I spent my whole life pledging allegiance, and I don't think I can ever look at a flag the same way. The flag stands.
You know, when I first graduated middle school, I saw a Muslim boy walking down the street. And I said, Allahu Akbar, huh? Guess what? And I beat the shit out of that Muslim boy. Turns out he was sick. See, but it's okay. Because that's the kind of fervor that we had back then, okay? That's the kind of yee attitude that we had. Thank you. I'm Sam Piker. This is the Disney Channel. Let's go. America was united against the common enemy for once, you know? We weren't fighting amongst ourselves. We were fighting against brown people. And that was fucking tight. Anyway, let's keep going.
Let's go.
For us as a group of people being united and being with each other in a time of need.
I saw a fire truck pass by the other day, and it had an American flag on it, and it was blowing in the wind. It was so amazing, and everyone just started clapping and cheering, and it was really special.
I had to drive cross country. We saw the flags, saw the proud to be American flashing signs on the highway.
All the flags, you know, you ride down the street.
All the flags, dude. The flags were so good. I fucking love the flags. I fuck the flag.
And it makes you feel connected, like we're in this together.
It's a beacon of peace and liberty and justice and democracy, and we can hold it up high and hold it up proud.
Driving.
Just like sexy poses, like, bro, you don't understand. I fucking, I saw a flag and I thought to myself, I want to give that flag a kissy poo.
Down streets and seeing, 16 houses all having their flag.
America's the only country in the world like this, by the way. No, that's not true. I'm literally fucking Turkish. If there is one other country that would engage in this kind of nationalistic fervor regularly, it's motherfucking Turkey or Brazil or numerous other countries, as a matter of fact, that behave this way all the time. They're just hyper nationalistic countries. It's just that like India's like this now. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of countries that are this nationalistic. It's just not European countries, okay?
Hi.
That's it. Like the only countries that aren't like this are the fucking European nations that we look to that always oftentimes have like they see nationalism as like a point of shame,
who served in
except for England, and we know where they're at now.
Security guard for the opioid
The Catalans are Europeans that are hyper nationalistic. Okay, well that's again, but that's not Spain. Notice how you said the Catalans instead of fucking the Spanish.
The stream today has steady and chat.
Flags up high and driving with my little American flag on my car. We've all come together in such unity. It's just amazing.
It's so awesome to see flags on everybody's car.
I'm talking about Western Europe, by the way. Look at that Shia LaBeouf, dude.
It's amazing.
It's so awesome to see flags on everybody's car. We're so united. We are really a United States.
We should try to keep the flags flying to show that we still remember and that we still care and that we're still together in this.
Now,
the only person that has been so successful in like dismantling civil liberties in the United States of America, like if you were to talk about like a singular individual,
of the plane flying from
this is a collective effort, okay? Obviously, Osama bin Laden is like up there by when we talk about like how successful he was in like completely destroying this fucking country, or at least, functionally kicking over the dominoes that created the situation that we're in, right? But then other than that, you got like Reagan, you got Dick Cheney, but more important than Al-Qaeda, you have the Republican Party, okay? And then second, following closely behind the Republican Party, you have the Democratic Party.
I chat, hope you are all having a nice day, Hassel.
more than ever, it's important for people like you to express themselves every day.
So that was what the vibes were, okay? That was what the fucking vibes were back then. Like, when the Disney Channel was doing propaganda. When you say European countries, like, you mean richer EU countries? The other ones are pretty much fucked? Yes, that's true. I should have specified. That's why I said Western European countries. So, the amount of dog shit that took place in the aftermath of 9/11, and I've written about this before. I've written about this extensively. Like, I literally wrote about this on Huffington Post back when, you know, I was a young up and comer. You know what I'm saying? Where, like, I've talked about this on I've talked about this, like, I wrote about this back in 9/11 2017. Okay, never forget 9/11 was awful. What we did after was worse. I mean, it's like lib seasoning. There's a lot of lib seasoning on this, obviously, because, like, it has fucking a lot of, like, Donald Trump talking about Donald Trump and how he was, like, stoked that fucking 9/11 happened, so his tower was the highest in you know, downtown New York. And obviously, there are more notable incidents that revolve around 9/11 that...
Morning Joe keeps having incredible takes. Happy 5 months.
There are more... there are more notable incidents that... Wait, what? Shia LaBeouf 9/11 poem? Shut the fuck up. Okay, we gotta watch this. More notable times when I've been in the media with respect to 9/11. Okay, so... Obviously, you know... Wait, what? The SNL's breaking out in a song and dance after the U.S. invaded Afghanistan? By the way, it's important to see where, like, liberal media was and where American media was back then, so you understand, like, where we are right now and why the media is doing the exact same fucking shit. Do you feel me? Because, like, right now, every goddamn media conglomerate is screaming about, like, how we should have just stayed in fucking Afghanistan. Like, what the fuck? We should have just stayed in Afghanistan. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you rocking the boat? Look at all these people that are falling off airplanes in Kabul because they, like, snuck into the fucking tires and shit. That's your fault because you didn't stay in Afghanistan. When the main point should be, we should have never went into Afghanistan, bro. What the fuck? The very same people who whipped up this fucking frame, completely fucking psychotic.
Kandahar! Kandahar!
Crazy pussy science
Gee golly.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Chris Evans and fucking the CIA propaganda that he's doing. It's nuts.
Well, boy, we got him now. Kandahar! Kandahar! Say Taliban, move your minivans. Kandahar! Kandahar!
That's happy news, no more bearded dudes. Kandahar!
Kandahar!
I'm telling you, that's some pretty stew. Kandahar! Take a solo, chick!
We're so fucking weird too. Like, we're banging the war drums right now at this point, and we're doing it in the fucking lamest way possible.
Like, I'm gonna ride a train. Kandahar! Kandahar! Who needs a suit? I'm skinny dipping in Kandahar! Kandahar!
I got a date with my future mate. Kandahar!
Some disinclined Kusi child to pop on out with a weather-beaten copy of
Someone said we should have just killed Bin Laden and then left.
hassle.
Huh, interesting that you say that. If only there was a way to negotiate with the Taliban at the time. If only there were numerous instances where the Taliban was like, let's sit down at the table. Like the functional government of Afghanistan was like, let's sit down at the fucking table and let's have a conversation about this. You know, there should be a trial. If only there was a way.
Not much emotion behind this monotone voice, but I just wanted to say thank you.
Wait, someone who was at the at SNL at the time said, "Not my sketch, but I was there. This is satire. It starts at a well-heeled cocktail party with everyone being ridiculous, and then they break into song when we hear we've reached Kandahar. The point was to make fun of how cavalier and ignorant we were being about the invasion." That makes sense. That's not. Yeah, and we famously said we don't negotiate with terrorists. Some of you know that. Some of you are probably too young to know that. But that's where that famous, like, we don't negotiate with terrorists attitude comes from. Okay? That's where that comes from. X say he'd be down for the shopping spree, Pog. Wait, really?
1 year of feeding the worms in my brain. Ty Hassan 3.
Protest music of the Bush era?
It was just over 90 minutes beyond President Bush's deadline for Saddam Hussein to leave Iraq.
1 year, let's go.
That U.S. warships...
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot to cover here, man. There's so much going on here. Oh, going back to, like, the modern time, though. We banged the war drums back then to go into fucking... We banged the war drums back then to desperately agitate to go into war. And now we are banging, or the same people are literally fucking banging the very same war drums in an effort to remain in Afghanistan and continue our occupation. Don't believe XG's lies? Hey, yo, a lot of people are hating on Pakistan for supporting the Taliban. What do you think about that? Yeah, no shit. I mean, that's fucking horrible.
Hey, Hassan, almost a year.
Yeah. What? I will never fucking be on board with Wahhabist influence for and funding for some of the worst fundamentalist motherfuckers out there who are completely psychotic, okay? Completely psychotic. Like, those guys are not, you know... Hey, Hasanabi, I need to understand, what is your opinion on global jihad? Hamas also supports Taliban? Yeah, I know. I understand that. I literally also... No shit they do. Hamas is also a fundamentalist religious fucking group. Hey, you know what the similarities between Hamas and Taliban are, though? The colonial power in both circumstances allowed them to fucking thrive. And then, simultaneously, the continued occupation justified their existence and basically made them seem like liberators in the eyes of the colonized. You get that, right? They thrive under American occupation. They thrive under Israeli occupation for Hamas. That's the point. Why was Hamas seen as a counterweight? Because the other organizations, the other revolutionary organizations that were against the Israeli occupation were socialist. Fascist states and right-wing states and Western imperialists have historically always sided with ultranationalists and fascists and reactionary conservatives, no matter how psychotic they are, in an effort to squash actual revolutionary action from socialist groupings, socialist militants. We are always responsible for all this shit, okay? That's precisely why when Hillary Clinton, when we watched, or your title is kind of offensive to the people of Albania, like, what are you implying? The Taliban has connections to Albania? all of us in Albania are terrorists? Man, shut up. I don't know if you're LARPing as an Albanian, but that is like a very good LARP. Wahhabism is real Islam. I don't get why white liberals try to paint a progressive picture of Islam. Are you saying I'm a white liberal trying to portray a progressive picture of Islam? Like you, an American r/Reddit atheist, is telling me, a Turkish Muslim dude, what fucking progressive or real Islam is? Really? That's what we're doing right now? This is what we're fucking doing currently? Incredible. Incredible. Tell me more. Please enlighten me about what real Islam is from your Iowa basement. Okay? Please. I've watched all the Sam Harris podcasts. I know what real Islam is. Wahhabist Islam is real Islam. Okay? It's a religion, dumbass. It's like saying the real Christianity are the fucking, you know, Westboro Baptist Church or the white supremacist terrorists.
Nine months, Pogu.
Incredible stuff. It is you, Turkish dog, who are terrorists. Albania is forever, and you, Turkey, will be gone. Ottoman gone, Turkey going. Albania strong. It's very good. Dude, there's some real Balkan posting happening in my chat right now. Some of you, yeah. Oh shit. Some of you are real Balkan heads, and it shows. Okay.
Yo.
Are you saying we should have stayed out of Afghanistan but just sent nukes in our place instead? No, motherfucker. How about none of those things, dude? What a psychotic take. Do we have to fucking do that? Do we have to send in a nuke if we don't go in ourselves? Why are we always murdering people, dude? Dude, I'm sorry. I gotta fucking do a murder. Dog, I gotta do a murder, bro. Like, we gotta do a murder. We have to do a fucking murder. We gotta glass somebody. We gotta glass someone. We have to glass someone. Please let me fucking do a murder, dude.
As Chud.
Okay, so